This.
Oh,
Kathy sent me that.
Oh no. That's me in the press tour. We won't
Just get
talk
really
about
hot
that.
in here.
No, you can't say that.
God, I'm such a wheezer. How online are you guys?
I'm chronically online. I'm a TikTok scroller. I think I scroll less on Instagram.
Harriet Kane's on set always used to sort of like, we used to sit down, she'd show me her TikTok, and I mean, you could spend hours
on it.
It's amazing. It's an
Yeah.
amazing platform.
But you're not online.
I'm not online, no, because that's what would happen. I would be on and I would never get off.
What do you guys see your fans posting about the most?
I just love all the stitch cuts with Be My Mistress to then other things
Oh yeah,
and
people
people
don't
reacting
like that,
to
do
it.
they?
But it's
Furious.
so funny.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Straight to the comments. There we go.
Sophie back.
Sophie? This is Sophie. 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 Good evening, Sophie. Sophie.
You look so good.
Sophie.
You know when you hear a word and you're like, it doesn't mean anything anymore. I'm like, what's Sophie?
How do you
What's
spell
that?
it?
What does
Yeah.
that even mean? Yeah. That's cool.
That
I
is
didn't even
really
realise
nice.
that he said her name so much. And I guess
You
that makes
do.
sense. You refuse to.
I just refuse to say
You
Benedict.
say Mr. Bridgerton a lot,
I do.
and then I have to keep saying, please call me Benedict.
Sophie.
When do you call me Benedict?
I call you Benedict.
When's the first time?
Episode 4.
Thank you. Episode 4. Which bit?
Staircase.
Is that the first time?
I think so.
Oh no, and that's when I say be my mistress. We were so close.
You
We were so close together and then I f***ed it.
You f***ed it.
Yeah. Oh, Benedict, the man you are.
That you are.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, Istiga. The other day, I didn't know what the Istiga was, so I read Istiga, and then everyone ripped the piss out of me, understandably. But then in a recent interview, they said, and now you know what Istiga means. And I went, yeah, it means Instagram, right? And they're like, no, it doesn't. It means I swear to God. I was like, okay.
The
It was
confidence.
the confidence in which I said, yes, it's Instagram. And then
Yes, of course, Instagram.
and it makes no sense because the quote was like,
She's so
ethereal,
ethereal,
Istiga.
Instagram.
And I was like, yeah, she's so ethereal, Instagram. That makes sense.
I'm going to change my name to Sophie.
What's that, though?
Is that? What's
I haven't
that
seen
mean?
that meme before.
Neither have I. Do you know who that is?
No, tell
I mean,
me.
yeah, we know who it is from Modern Family.
I don't.
From Modern Family.
No, I don't know. I don't
Do
know.
you not?
No.
Oh,
Just
No,
an
no, no,
ordinary
no,
girl,
no.
you know?
I'm just an
change my name to
ordinary girl.
Sometimes I'm lazy, I get bored.
Yes.
You know what? Who did we meet the other day who said that Lele Pons said that her daughter's name was
name's
Eloise,
Eloise.
after Bridgerton. And you're like, what? Actually, it is a great name. Eloise is a great name.
Eloise is a beautiful name. And
Maybe
I-
Sophie will have a resurgence. I'm trying to think.
You don't know a lot of Sophies?
Not a lot of Sophie's. I feel like it had a moment, then I came in, and then I think maybe it's having another moment. I don't know.
Then you came in. What do you mean? Like, you came into the world and then everyone was like, stop calling people Sophie.
No, I think what I mean is that when I was growing up, there were lots of Sophies, but actually, in terms of like kids, I don't know people who have kids called Sophie at the
Right,
moment.
right.
But it might, it all goes in circles, doesn't it? Because
Yeah.
Luke had a real moment. Obviously, there's already two
Yeah.
Lukes in the show, but there was a real moment. I think it was Star Wars that started it. I think there's something about Luke Skywalker. I do. I think that's what it was.
Probably.
Because that also is another name that had a big moment. Then suddenly, not many Lukes, and then it's coming back. They're seen in Bridgerton 4.
Oh. Okay.
I love this scene so much.
I think watching back that line is really special.
It's like a little puppy.
The little
Yeah.
rise.
It's funny on the page, because on the page you read like a scene and it's just like, oh, she's looking through the door and that's it. I hadn't sort of like noticed it was such a bigger moment. But actually, like when we watched episode 2 for the first time, I was like, that is so good.
Such a moment.
That's such a good moment, and like it says so much about their relationship. They're sort of watching each other from afar, or like not straight on. But then when they actually look at each other, they miss each other. He looks and then, because I love that bit when he turns around and then you've gone.
Yeah, I
Like,
know. But what's so funny is because the door was such a small gap. Really, I'm
Looking at a
looking
red
at
cross.
a red cross in a camera.
And that's acting. That's why she's so good.
No,
Because she can do that, and she's
But
just
I was
looking
able
at a
to
red
see
cross.
you in the wide first. And
All those
see
years
you
on
there.
June have paid off.
Green screen is real difficult.
Yeah. Oh no, I couldn't do it. Well, I mean, I'd have to do it maybe one day.
could,
But
absolutely.
It's,
It's
I have
hard.
no imagination.
Yes,
I'm
you
No, I'm very
do. Yes, you
literal.
do.
I think in some ways I do, but when it comes to
You're
like
going to be the
imagining,
next Luke Skywalker when they rebooted it again
Again.
in 10 years' time.
I'll be 50.
You.
Yeah.
The makeup department is great, okay?
Yeah. This is nice.
This man
Yes.
is- yes, Alfie.
He does.
David is the best.
He's such a
He's-
wonderful actor. Did you
he's
see him
amazing.
as Puck in Midsummer Night's Dream?
I wasn't in London.
He
no.
was incredible.
You know what's funny? It was the first time I came to London with my mum for like 3 days.
Yeah.
I saw How to Kill a Mockingbird, and I didn't realise
Yeah,
he was
of
in that
course,
play.
he's in that as well.
So I saw him on stage before I actually got to meet him in person. Love that they use Taylor Swift so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Enchanted, so yeah.
Even
the lyrics.
is, please don't be in love with someone else.
Hold up. What are those lyrics? Please don't be in
You
love
mean
with someone
Enchanted?
else. That is an Enchanted, right? Good. They do a lot of that, I think, because there's the sort of just sitting and recognizing the songs, but also
Hearing the
lyrics and be like, oh, they've used that song for this specific reason, which is it's very clever. They're very clever.
Everyone's very clever.
Yeah. Oh, is that?
Remember us in New York?
That's lovely. I loved that day. I loved that shoot.
She was
She
fantastic
was a
as
wonderful
well.
photographer because she really. I think sometimes it can be difficult for actors because you're sometimes
We're not
asked to be
models.
models, and I want to be like, I'm not a model.
And they were just there like,
Yeah, and I think she was so wonderful, this photographer, because she really made it into a scene. It felt like we were doing a little
Acting,
short film.
yeah.
She's so talented, and I loved her energy. Do you remember?
was
She was
so
so like
great.
peppy and like
I know.
enthusiastic.
It
It
did
was
come
nice.
out really nice.
This all looks like a little rom-com film, like New York rom-com. The book was already my favourite. This season has exceeded my expectations. Their chemistry is unmatched. I'm enchanted,
Obsessed.
unwell,
And impatiently.
waiting for part 2.
wow, did you see us like?
That's,
That was incredible.
That's at the end of a press tour. That's what
Nice,
happens.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank
And then wait, what are the emojis? There's bathtub,
Hot. I'm hot.
hot,
And love.
Yeah, very, very accurate.
Yeah.
That's really nice. I think like you spend a lot of time in a press tour talking about the show, and it's you saying it, so it's a bit weird. You're being like, I think it's really good. But when you actually read someone
Yeah, I
saying
know.
them, you're like, oh right, okay, people
Yeah.
do really enjoy it.
Yeah,
do really enjoy
we did
it.
okay.
We did okay, exactly.
Good to know your
know
taxes
what?
are going to someplace good. Handing
You know
out
what?
chocolate on
that
Valentine's
was really,
Day.
really sweet because I was just on the overground. I actually didn't, so obviously I didn't know this was filmed. Everyone's like, oh, he didn't. I didn't know that I was being filmed. Someone sneakily whipped their phone out and filmed it. But what I think was really lovely, it was on Valentine's Day. And the staff, so this overground staff, this guy was coming out and like obviously checking people's tickets and handing out little Valentine's chocolates. And I feel like on that kind of day, it's really nice because, some people can feel a bit on that
Of
day
course,
for
of
whatever
course,
reason.
yeah,
and so
yeah.
like actually to have someone give, I just thought it was a really sweet thing for London Overground staff to do.
It's nice to just see, I don't know, your government money go do something to brighten up
Yeah,
people's day.
exactly.
But you know what's really endearing is
What?
how much you lighten up when you get the chocolate. It's so sweet.
But it was lovely.
You were
It
like,
was. Yeah.
I
It was
will
like I
take
said, I
one.
knew the camera was there. It's like, thank you.
And here's
I
50.
love the work you do. Yeah, it's very important.
Here's a tip. I wonder what he's
what he's
listening
listening
to.
to.
What were you listening to?
Goodness. You know what I was probably listening to is the podcast that I was telling you about recently.
Oh, yeah.
It was Amy Poehler's On Good Hang speaking with Jonathan Groff, which was
Yeah.
lovely. It was such a nice episode.
Of course, he was
Very
such a
funny.
podcast.
Yeah, I think I was listening
My
to
brain
that.
can't focus. that
Really?
way. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, for me, it's perfect. Why? Because you have to be.
I have to also have a visual.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really struggle. I should probably get tested.
Well, prepare for comments to get more unhinged.
Okay, here we
from
go.
now.
I'm telling
I'm
my
telling my kids this is the king of queen of Korea. How do you feel about that? Has Korea ever had a royal family?
Back in the day, lots of
Yeah?
emperors. Yeah.
Emperors,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah. Heaps.
What's the name of Empress? Empress of Korea.
Empress.
Yeah.
Everyone says they need a rom-com, but I need a sibling duo with these two, like the funny, goofy brother and equal
Goofy older sister. Oh yeah, I am older than Hudson.
How old is he, Hudson?
20. He turned 25 that
He's
evening.
so young, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm only 3 years older than him. I'm like, oh.
That's cool. Would you like that?
Do you need a rom-com? I've done
You've
my
done the
rom-com.
rom-com.
I've done it with you.
Done it with me.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm yours.
Hands off.
Yeah.
I've had Yerin Ha's rom-com era.
Yes.
No one else can touch it.
Thank you.
I don't want to limit your career. But,
No,
you know.
but this is fantastic.
Let's do other
I am
things.
forever your property.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring back, I was going to say Calamity Jane. Techie Jane. We won't talk about Techie Jane. It's online. It's online.
I know, I know,
Everyone
I
knows,
know.
but you're trying to limit it. Fair. We won't
Just
talk
get really
about
hot
that.
in here.
Okay,
Okay.
next.
All right.
Oh God, I can't. I struggle looking at this moment. Oh God.
Be my mistress.
He thought he ate,
I'm sorry, you saying 8?
but he did. I think I saw a meme like that. And I was like, "That's so true." Is that I think he delivers it like, "I have nailed this."
Yeah, you really did.
You went from Itstiger to 8?
Yeah. See,
He's
I
upping
pick
his
up things
vocabulary.
quickly. I pick up things
He's
quickly.
a sponge, he's an
Yeah.
actor.
But he did.
You did. Okay, but she never got a coin purse.
All right, okay.
That's true.
Right.
He got her coin purse. No, you can't say that.
Could you imagine you look down at the stairs and then you just throw a 50p?
No, I was doing innuendo. Sorry.
Oh, wait, what? I missed
He
it.
got her coin purse. Yep, she didn't get her coin purse, but he did. Yeah.
I understand now.
Yeah.
Was there a lot of cash there?
Yeah, it was expensive.
It was expensive. Yeah.
It's interesting because people really pick up on these. I really like that. The people picked up on, what was the other one? The bag.
This is a thing. I ask these questions as well because I get confused as well.
Mm.
The bag, Hazel sent it back to her because she's on a mission because she needs to find work. And she wrote a letter and Hazel sent it back to wherever she was
Exactly.
going to be. And then the coin purse,
Yeah, what happens with the coin purse?
what it is that she secretly pulls Hazel aside, asks her to pay for her drink, and is like, I'll pay you back. I just couldn't find it anywhere and didn't want to leave you guys hanging.
Nice, fair.
Thank you.
Fair. That's
Thank
very
you.
good. Oh no. What are we looking at?
Oh, it was that mask. You know, remember when they put the mask on?
Yes,
top
the
of
mask.
face?
Yeah, and we couldn't work out who it was.
Gosh, my resting face is like such a...
That's not your resting face, Yaren.
Okay.
Come on.
Come on now.
Come on now. I know.
You look
So
like a
weird.
fish out of water.
I am. That's me in the press tour. Fish out of water. Oh.
Time for talk to Arthur Nobleman.
I love it with.
This music.
You know what? There's not enough Latin music in Bridgeton. I'll
I
say
agree,
it.
I
Where
agree.
are the Big Bad Bunny covers? Where are the Natty Peluso covers? What's going on?
You trying to tell us something or?
Yeah.
Yeah, look, if I was in the production team, it would happen.
It would happen. I love that scene. I love that line. There are 3 or 4 moments watching this show where you or Sophie really breaks my heart, and that's one of them.
No,
It's so beautiful. Yeah.
but it's so many takes.
So that's you being like, please, no more.
I've never seen someone so face at a funeral that.
That's so true. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. I don't... Thank you. I got...
She's rocked up like a Kardashian. Yeah. Serious. Yeah.
Señorita.
Yeah. Yeah.
This
Oh, wow. That's a great one. That's so
fantastic. The
good.
hands. I might be compared to Zendaya.
Hey,
Wow. And your
That's so nice.
mic,
And I'm Mike.
honey, is.
Hannah's got Josh O'Connor. Yeah. That's
Wow.
wonderful.
I mean,
Um,
it was.
It was. It was a lovely threesome.
It was a lovely threesome
I
with the
know.
best people.
It is. It was
The
lovely.
best.
This is my challenges.
Fair.
Yeah, same go.
What's your earliest or fondest memory of food?
Oh no. You said your mum's tit. Is that actually true? Is that your earliest memory? Do you remember it?
I said I don't remember it. God, I'm such a wheezer.
You caught it off me, I think. It's catching. Do you actually really remember your mum's
No,
tit?
I said I don't. I think. What did I say? My mum's teeth.
Yeah.
No, I really don't.
Are you one of those people, yeah, who says like, oh, I have memories of the womb?
You know when you just like completely, like they ask you a question, your answer goes blank. Of like,
Yeah, what you're going to say.
And
well,
then I just
particularly,
think
yeah.
of something,
when you're
like,
making a pizza as well,
stupid.
and you're trying to host a cookery show, it's tricky, isn't
in
it?
front of people, and you're
In
like,
front of people.
"Mhm."
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, my mum's dead. I don't know.
I'm glad you said that.
Thanks.
It's prime content, is what it is.
I don't know. Her mum watching this.
Yeah. I wonder if your mum.
You know, my mum messaged me yesterday and she
To
was
say
like,
what?
I'm so sad that you said Beyonce was your favourite person in the whole wide world and not me.
Oh.
You know you're
no,
my
that's
favourite
sweet.
mum.
That's really sweet.
I know.
I love your mum.
I know.
She's so cool.
She's the best.
Yeah. Last one.
And then
As
we're
coming back from India to find out Penelope is Lady
Whistledown,
Whistledown, Benedict's a lover maid, his mother is a new man, and Eloise is now self-proclaimed spinster.
I think you just saw the sketches on his Xbox. But he's serving.
He's
And
so
he's doing
mad.
it. Oh my God, Anthony accidentally seeing Violet's tea party. He's never drinking tea. Run, Benedict, run.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really funny. That's
Yeah.
really funny. Yeah.
I'm glad they get a bit of a showdown.
There was another meme where it was like Anthony sees the sketches
Yeah.
and he's like, that's Sophie.
That's great. I really like that.
It's so funny. These are
God,
great.
yeah.
The internet can be such a funny place.
It's wonderful. It's how angry he looks.
The brows
It's a
are like
lot.
that.
Yeah. Knit.
Wow.
Knit brows.
Look at that. Wow. Well, this
Beautiful
was
lighting.
so fun. Stunning lighting.
Yeah, the lighting in Bridgerton is something
It's
else.
always beautiful.
Yeah.
And those candles are real, and we do have to wait all the time for the candles to be lit.
Well, your hair nearly set on fire, didn't it, during the staircase scene?
There was a candle like right here, and I like had to like slide away after he said my mistress and had so much hairspray.
Yeah, the hairspray, and also the coffee filter on your head is quite flammable, isn't it?
I didn't have my coffee filter.
You didn't
on.
have the coffee filter?
No, because I'm going to have drinks.
Of course, you're letting your hair down.
I did, I'm letting my
Yeah.
hair down. Yeah, there was a video, I think, of me dancing, and they stitched it being like, this is Sophie at the tavern.
Great. I want to see that one. Yeah.
I'll show it to you after.
Sophie at the tavern. Please keep leaving your comments. Please.
So we can review more,
Yeah, we'll do it again.
more content.
And make sure you tune in to part 2 of Bridgerton season 4. It's a wild, wild ride, and she is fucking amazing in it.
And he is incredible in it. So go watch it.